And we back. Let's get it going. Back to Hogwarts again. Fucking Hogwarts. So what the fuck? Got to hold the button. Got to hold the button.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
A knapsack.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howland said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
Let's hope it goes to daytime so it's like pitch black at night. It was pitch black. Nah, it's a nice morning.
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
So the fuck they're using that to hang me. I've got to sign the fucker. Didn't I sign? What? The what? Thought I signed there. Shit. Fucking hell, is that a Ghostbusters?
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Let's go now. Oh, you wee son of a bitch. Ah, fuck off. Oh, take me fly. So you save the animals, you put them in a bag.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area.
Well, I'm not.
Perhaps we should
I'm
work
not
quickly.
an actual animal,
The
so
jobber
why
was
would they
just
give that
here
me?
in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
That one, eh? What other thing?
Levioso! Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Even though I nearly fell off a fucking cliff there doing that. Dangerous.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Alright, Deke, you just teleport, I've got to run. Can you not just teleport me away?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
And Deke just pulls out his booklet and just going in there. You can advance time by press right, accessing the map, pressing right. I mean my knees, motherfuckers.
Oh, no, you don't.
How the fuck are you supposed to catch these?
I'll look after you.
I'll look after you. It's creepy.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. God damn it. He's just going to Can you not just teleport me, please? God damn it, god damn it. Going back to my requirement.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Why do you say I would take on that? What's inside that door? What the fuck?
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
What the fuck are we?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
It's like Hogwarts' version of Pokemon.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for
There's
them.
not an animal fucking
Speaking
trading.
of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
So that's what the brush is for. The fuck do you feed them? Ah. Where the fuck did the bird go? I seen it here somewhere. Does that thing mean Deke? I think I should fly up to it. Am I blind? Where the fuck? There's a bird over there. just need to find a wee man now. There we go. Back to Deke. It's weird that you can make this this building inside the room of requirement and then it's a
I've
building that
collected
takes you
some
somewhere
magical
else.
materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Conjure an enchanted loom. How the fuck do I conjure shit in here again? I don't remember how the fuck I do a loom.
Potato!
Potato! Yeah, well done. That's a reparo. Right, that's done.
Revelio.
It's a green one, innit? It's that one, I think. Aye. Did I put fucking limp? I guess, yeah. I don't wait until I clip half this gear 2 seconds. So I pretty much just add a trait to an item of clothing, right, so
came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Right, so that's that mission done. Sweet. Right. Quest me. In the shadow. I get map. I guess it was a mission I was actually heading to. It was. That's the closest place I could fucking spawn. Why the fuck's an invisible wall here?
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Not sure you can.
You made it.
I was sitting here all night.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Now she's just an Anne that you used to
This way.
know. Let's go. Got me a bit patient.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier,
Oh, look at you hitting the pace.
with
you man.
Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Spell number. It's a trap.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Oh, don't have me again, don't spoil that.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to
You just
intrude.
go walk in and
You
trip me.
didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I see what you say. That was like, where the fuck is he?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Shut up, old man!
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Shut up, old
I hope
man!
you remember what I've said. Good day.
Can't get anything
I
else
want to see how Sebastian's faring.
Sebastian.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance of what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
You underestimate my power.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Accio!
Just in case we need to get into a scrap.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Up in that plateau. That's where they curse it. This way!
How much longer are we expecting
Oh,
to dig
dear.
through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. I won't rest. That was pitiful.
Expelliarmus! Protego!
Ah, I can't win. No! I'll get you yet!
I'll get you, Gadget. Complete the battle without using behind me, why didn't it? Oh, there's a guy behind us. Somewhere.
Not quiet enough.
You did.
You've made your last mistake.
Okay.
Such arrogance. How nice of you. You're making this too easy. Arrogant too slow.
You're not buckle for that wee dick.
Who's the coward? Get away! Don't do I won't win. No! Let's get this over with. I'm a goblin, not a toy.
Incendio!
I won't rest until night stop by.
Protego!
I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Fight about
Use our axes against him, that's cool as fuck.
I won't rest. Little moon car. Prepare to surrender now.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
That was nothing to be fucking on about.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more.
I'll be in it.
This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
They set up camp
They have
here.
stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio.
You just bending over that grass isn't going to deck me, man.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Oh, stuff to steal.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
Huh?
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Oh, give me a moment and I've got to run over it and tell him. I gotta tell you something.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Look at
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
And he's bang.
Revelio.
Hold on yourself. There we go.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after
Lumos.
something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream?
Lumos.
Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
I don't sound
Fair
strange.
enough.
Fair.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Here we come.
I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Shrimps too, there's not a fake shrimp.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but-
Hi.
I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means.
Got it too far to get
But
him.
now
Then
I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into.
Oh, I see. New.
Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I have
A
no
long day,
idea our
man.
visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Don't tell me you're good teleport now. Right. Mail post apparently. Terrifying. Jinkies. Which I guess says Scooby Doo. Zoinks, y'all. Let's start looking for wee flats. Go
Meet
for
me
no
near
flat.
the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Yay! You can look for houses. We've always got to clap the cat. Don't tell Snoop I did that. Still but yes. Wow. Oh girl, yeah.
Everybody knows you're in remedial
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts.
Pretty much we went to Sebastian to see his sister because, like, I can barely remember, but I'm pretty sure there was something's wrong with his sister, and it was to do with goblins and stuff.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
So went to see her, and then his uncle's like, no, he's not going to find a cure for her, blah, blah, blah. And then went up, beat shit out of some goblins.
There are many.
Then found a mirror
Whilst
with
reading
just,
about
like,
her,
teleports
I
us to
learned
that
that
room
she
I was
built
in.
a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you?
Oh my god, I'm
going
gonna shoot her in a minute.
Her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
Seems there's a lot of collectathons in this.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble.
Potato!
Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
I had an awful time in potion.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about.
Right, let's roll
It
one.
does sound interesting.
Let's roll. Background fucking Hogwarts again.
I'm sorry.
There's the pulsar right here.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Oh, that was easy to find. The pulsar!
It is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
What was that, a puzzle? What way was that it?
That chest, that wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
Ah, now they get complicated.
Accio.
Ah! That killed him there. That was pretty cool. What's that up there? The fuck are you? Oh, eyes. Right.
Accio.
Ah, fuck.
Accio.
Can I do the pulsar now and move that forward? No. Why is that not moving forward? I can probably run and jump up, but still.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one
It's
left.
magic and shit now. It's puzzles and magic and shit. Yay! Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. What fall down there? I die. Oh, for fuck's sakes, and draggies kick them over bullshit.
Accio.
No, it's actually die drag him that way now.
Accio.
powers I've got. See what happens? I go to touch this to see what happens. Sure. I hate puzzles. What happens here? What the fuck are you supposed to do this?
I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
Ah. No! That's what I'm supposed to do. God damn it. Right, switch resets everything. That's fine. Right, so reset again. What the fuck? Can I reach him for here though? Oh, look at that. Fucking Assassin's Creed right here.
That's the last of them. Seems like this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia.
It's remarkable. It's just a hat and some some clothes. Here's a hat and some clothes. Remarkable. Right, get this wee stuck up cunt.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
Showing off is a muggle trait. You don't see that sort of behavior in the wisdom world.
Is that her here?
All of my relatives work at the ministry. Every one of them. I suppose
Cat.
I'll probably be a higher up there one day. Best just stay in with me.
Of course it is. She's right.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
You can just have it if you want.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero! I once flew to Italy.
If it isn't the treasure.
If it isn't the treasure, shut up. Wrong hang. Back it. Going up, go Chris. Right, so get astronomy. Oh, get astronomy class, and this will go to that. We've get fucking school to go to again. Back to school. Just sounds like a bunch of posh people in that room. Could just kill me, man. What the hell? Let's see what this class is
ally
like.
and friend. And your reading is the dragon.
That's exciting.
That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ooh, an adventure. Alright, lads.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed, Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
It's fucking Baltic up here. Look, I've got a big
Still
jacket
don't
on.
have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Focus.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class.
Fuck off.
Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
She's saying, David, your tail.
Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Let's go.
Put off my stargazing as long as I can.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Incendio.
Well, I never lit fire in the library in this room here, but I definitely did. What? Fucking gear slot. Shit, hold on, I need to delete some gear. Oh, and a pair of Jillingers. Are they better? Oh, yes, they are. Just can never deleted. Yes.
A pristine night for...
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nice.
Perfect night for I have the
I would
telescope.
not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself.
No, you haven't.
And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
As long as there's a fight at the end of this.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it.
Is there a
Shall we?
fight? all about fighting. Go have to fight cunts in it, so go try and steal a telescope.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Why is this wee guy going slow in the jail, man?
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Lumos, happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Fuck it, it's creepy, son.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
You lead
if you're sure.
You lead me into a trap, you wee dick.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio. Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no. Not this close to school, I mean.
I just put a telescope.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Hold on a minute. So that's got to line up in that somehow.
Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
Sounds like it's all about fucking being a pain in the arse. What the fuck? Got to zoom in. Bye. But trash films.
I was right about the tables. They really are
gateways
to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them.
Oh yeah.
This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome.
The telescopes are expensive
it has
as
goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Sebastian's arguing with somebody. When the fuck did I see that?
Anything to do with the Dark Art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in
Talking about
Hogwarts.
Ella.
Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Mine.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us.
Okay.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
No.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Gotta go to a castle then? Ah, fuck's outside. And away we go. Oh, go here. The closest spawn point I've got. So it looks like you've probably have to go into dark arts to fucking hang me.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
What the
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a Grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest finding somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe? Careful? Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well. Hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold, doesn't get me first.
I need to bring her a potion or some bullshit later, right now. Then got in to make one fuck.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Psst, over here, quietly.
She teleported there. Shocking.
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all. This charm is stronger than I had hoped.
What the fuck is going on here? What the hell's that? Gotcha shit.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force. That did it.
What? Just need an R1 for somewhere. That takes me somewhere. I don't know, it's glitching like hell, man. Let me see. Wait, can I not stand on it in there actually? So I can drag at it as it looks. There we are.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
I don't know what to say, that's not what.
Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Accio! Depulso! Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
secret.
Accio. Repulsor. Levioso. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Fuck's sake.
Repulsor.
Well done. I will be right up.
Fuck for that, I was like, I've done it like
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Why don't you just teach me how to get a door so I can unlock that massive fast padlock?
Hello, Homura. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
Oh, they're beating up. Fucking get in and kill him.
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
I don't know, I'm gonna kick that.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted.
Why is my guy so slow at running?
Get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty's
They just hit a mad flying griffin thing. I'm going to kill fucking every one of them as soon as I get a chance. Bunch of bastards. Bunch of kids. Well, I knocked something down at least. I'm gonna fucking kill them. I need you, I'm assuming, for some...
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Fucking shut the fuck up.
Defender.
I am in fire. There we go. Up in the poor fucking griffin thing, yeah, fucking wee bunch of fucking absolute cunts.
What's that?
Expelliarmus.
How I'm confronted.
Protego.
You're gonna have to stop that.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Hello, Homura.
Nice again. It's a real lock game.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Fuck off. I'm just shooting telescopes here.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Levioso!
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
You will pay for everything.
Levioso!
Thought you had me there. Incendio. Levioso.
Stop this buffoonery!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Alfred, if you're bent.
Defender.
Just have me brace up.
Hello, Homura.
Oh, that's a gate. Identified face item. Need it. I'll get lost. I'm up there. Hey.
It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
Sorry, I'll just pick him up. Yay! Get up, you shit dicks. Oh, cool. Ho! Shouting about hose.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Fire Bob Mask kills fat.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Sure you did.
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Oh, cool. Nice to meet you. Just got it now. Sweet. Who's Calico?
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
So now you keep your handles inside a fucking bag though.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband. What will I do?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
My boy Archie.
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
We'll find your son.
What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will...
Shut up, Philpo, explain
When I
to me.
took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Almost now, so I don't get pulled down. I'll pull up later. Let's go. Let's go! We're on an adventure! Fuck's that noise?
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle...
Revelio!
Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Confratigo! Rebellion!
What, kill you real quick?
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
You brought this on yourself.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that
Revelio.
pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel.
Fucking, that's a massive satchel.
Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
No. Ah, no.
Vestra. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first.
Are you fucking kidding?
Thereafter.
No!
I found comfort in it.
Ah, son of
I think
a
those of us
bitch.
who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Got one.
Arresto momentum.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father.
Revelio.
My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
If you stop talking and let us run on, so we need to kind him before this guy fucking murders him or whatever. Oh.
Exposo! Pathetic!
Petrificus totemic!
Great!
You're going to regret that.
Protego! Incendia!
Is that all they're teaching in this? That's the best you can do?
Incendia! Expulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo!
Fucking hell, man, I forgot a wee tent. That's a massive
I
tent,
did
innit?
not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio!
I don't think he saw it happen.
Incendio!
Of course he did.
Expelliarmus!
Confringo.
No one takes one of mine!
So close.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You did.
Confringo. Glacius.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Confringo.
You will pay for your deeds. You've made a great mistake.
Expelliarmus.
My wall window. Descendo. Triticus totalis. Coward.
Incendio. Confringo.
That's mine.
I need your help.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Got moss head.
I'm
You're
so
grounded.
glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Hello, Hamora.
Hello.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
You wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie, you're here. Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
What? In the shadow of the study. Right, I'll do this for my last one, I think. Last wee mission of the night. Obviously I'm not fucking anywhere near it. Run the whole way down. I've not done yet. Classic math. I need to get a fucking hang me back out for it. A sheet of paper tells you how to do it.
To watch you try. Slow coach! Slow coach!
Should have done Saturday Night Favourite.
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
Yes, I am.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the
Revelio.
scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
Expelliarmus! It wasn't you. Incendio. What I wanted to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
fuck am I supposed to do this here? I'm supposed to light all this on fire.
Aloha Mora. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
How does it work that time?
A journal entry signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? Revelio. Didn't tell me.
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
Why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my
Rather
father
formed a
informed
relief
until
of
she
a person
vanished.
facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely
Lumos.
wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely
This
at each
journal
gate for
entry,
clues.
it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
I don't actually know the actual answer, so I'm like, eh.
That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos.
So it's like a square thing at the bottom and then a horn thing at the top. Unless I'm looking at the wrong door.
This is looking rather dire.
No,
isn't
so
it?
it's just that going to snake.
You sound surprised. Created a maze
That goes.
designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Lumos.
Another gate.
seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
As soon as you get it right, it opens. Right, I get it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Revelio.
You got to it first. Nice work.
Confringo.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I
Lumos.
heard was rewards. Keep going.
I'm gonna go back here and open this fucking door. Suck going snake.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo!
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
I'm done. There's no snake about here, is there?
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Fish triangle.
Another welcoming sword, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us. Confringo!
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Oh, shut up.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
I'm alright, you just shot that spell on me.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Just randomly drinking shit.
Revelio.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please.
What the fuck, Becky report it?
I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
In the shadow of the study. Anything to save us, bad boy. Oh, here we go. So, I'll continue this next week. And we all know what's happening tomorrow. Elden Ring, of course. Because I've been levelling up on it so I can kill things. And I kinda know where to go now. So thanks for watching the stream. And I'll catch you next one.